Hello everyone, welcome once again in English video, and today in this video we are going to take worksheet number 24 for class 6. Today in this video we are going to do next exercise of the chapter The Friendly Mongoose. As we were doing earlier, we will continue this chapter exercise. So before this exercise we have done hard words, word meanings and question answers, including the character sketch and the value question. Now in this video and in this worksheet we will do the reference to context exercise. In every chapter you are doing this reference to context, and I hope you all understand that what does this reference to context means. So before starting this explanation of the worksheet, let's just get started with the instructions first. Now children, this worksheet will be submitted and your submission date is 14th July 2020 and it's Tuesday. All right, next again you will do this work in very neat and clean handwriting in your fair notebooks, and I hope you have made your separate notebooks for English literature and language. So you will do this work in your English literature fair notebooks. Always put day, date and worksheet number on the top of your page before doing your work. All right, and now let me explain you once again the meaning of reference to context, because in every chapter you will find this exercise, and you will have to do this exercise in English throughout your studies. Till you go to your class 12 you will do this exercise, and it is your reference to context. So first of all I would like to tell you the meaning of reference to context. Now children, what does this reference to context means? I will explain you the meaning of reference, then context, and then the collective meaning of reference to context. All right, now reference means mention. When you mention something, that is known as reference, or you can say that an act of mentioning something. When you talk about something, that means you are referencing that thing or something. Context means a statement or any circumstances or idea or an event from a story or the chapter you are reading. All right, so context means any statement. Can be a statement also, it can be statements also said by a character from your story, or it can be a circumstance from the story you are reading, or it can be an event from the story you are reading. All right, so context means statement, story, event or a circumstance. Now what does the collective meaning of reference to context? What is the meaning of reference to context if we talk about collectively? Now reference to context means to locate or quotation in relation to the given work. Given work means statement, circumstance, idea or an event. So what you will do, that you will be given some question and answers based on that sentence or statement or event or the circumstance from your chapter. All right, and then you have to answer according to that context. All right, but you will not go beyond that. You will not give your own answers, but you will find out the answer. You will understand that content first, you will understand that context first. You will just go through that statement, circumstance and idea, and as you have read the whole chapter, you will find it easy to relate your questions with your context. So when the question of reference to context comes, first of all you have to read the context properly. You have to read that statement or circumstance given properly, and then what you will do, you will just revise in your mind that who said that word. All right, so basically what you have to see in that reference to context is, you should know that do you recognize that context. All right, the first thing is that do you recognize that context, because when you are reading a chapter or a story. You are connected with each and every paragraph, like first paragraph is connected to second one, third one, so you can you are reading it continuously and you can relate it that this is the work from this chapter or this is the part of this chapter. All right, but suddenly if let's say out of 15 paragraphs, one paragraph has been taken and given to you in your exam, and if we say key reference to context, answer with reference to context. So first of all you have to recognize that paragraph or that context, or you can say that idea or circumstance first, that from where this context has been taken from. First you will have to recognize then from which chapter this or from which book this context has been taken. And if you have read the chapter thoroughly, if you've understood the chapter thoroughly, you will not find any difficulty in recognizing that text. And if this if you know that from where this text has been taken, from which chapter this text has been taken, you will be able to answer the other questions. So first of all you have to that's why you have to read the literature stories or the chapters in literature very thoroughly, so that you can give the answers of these kinds of questions. All right, so first of all you have to recognize that context or the content given. All right, now after that question arises that if there is any character, if or if there is any quotation, all right, a statement in that context, do you recognize the person who has said that quotation or to whom he is saying that quotation or those lines? All right, so second task is this in reference to context. So if you have read the chapter thoroughly again, you will come to know that who said these lines to whom. So basically these type of questions are common in reference to context. First of all you will have to know, you should know the chapter name and the book name, and also you should know, you if the writer is given you should know that also. Then who said these lines to whom, you should know this. Now from where this chapter has been taken and what does it means, and if it is a circumstance, it is or it's if it is a statement of somebody saying to someone, you should know that what basically what does that statement or that circumstance means. You will have to elaborate your answer, you have to explain that statement in your own words. So this will show that you understand that text very properly and very clearly. So that's why you don't have to go beyond that text in the story, but you have to answer the questions given according to the text or the statements given. All right, so now reference to context, I hope you have understood the meaning of reference to context. First of all I have given you the meaning of reference. It means mentioning or an act of mentioning something. All right, so and the context means a statement, circumstance, or an idea, or you can say an event from the given chapter. And it will not come from the any other book, it will, this type of questions will not come from any other book. It will be from your syllabus only, it will be from your books or the chapters you have read. So that's why whenever you study your literature portion, study the chapters very thoroughly. All right, and lastly I have discussed the meaning, corrective meaning of reference to context, that you will mention or you will reference the context and then you will answer the questions. So basically whatever the context is given, the answers will be from that context only. All right, now let's start the work, today's work. Now today's work is worksheet number 24. As I have written on the top of the page, you will write like this only. Then you will put the date, then day and the right side. Then you will write the lesson name, and it is very compulsory to write the lesson name like this. And then it is also very compulsory to write the book name below your chapter name. All right, and the reason I have told you that you should know that from which book this chapter has been taken, because you are having two books, Honeysuckle and A Pact with the Sun. So to avoid any confusion, when you revise or when you study your chapters. That's why I tell you to write your book name also below the chapter name. All right, now let's start with the questions. Answer the with reference to context. Now the first statement or first context is, it's a baby mongoose, but soon will be fully grown. He will be a friend to our son. Now here this sentence or statements are quoted. There are, these sentences are in double inverted commas. So that means that these are the statements said by somebody to someone. All right, so let's see what is the first question. The first question is, who said these lines to whom? So if you have read the chapter properly, you will know that who said these lines. The farmer's wife said these lines to the farmer, her husband. All right, second is, from which chapter these lines has been taken? Now from which chapter these lines have been taken? Again, this is referring to the context, that from which chapter these lines have been taken. So these lines have been taken from the chapter The Friendly Mongoose. Next, third question with reference to this context is, why did the farmer brought a baby mongoose? Now you have read the chapter properly, so you should know that why did the farmer brought a mongoose. The farmer brought a baby mongoose as a companion to their baby. Now the second context is, again it is in inverted commas, but let's see how much is quoted and how much is a situation. All right, so first line is, you wicked animal, you have killed my baby. Now only these two lines are in quotation, are in double inverted commas. So that's why that means that only the first two lines are quoted. Only two first lines are said by someone to somebody to someone. All right, the rest of the lines, she screamed hysterically, she was blind with rage, and with all her strength brought down the heavy basket of groceries on the blood smeared mongoose and ran inside the child's cradle. Now the first two lines are the quotations, and after that the lines which have been given after the quotation part is a situation or a circumstance, you can say, or an event, you can say, from the given chapter. So now all the questions will be related to only this content or the context. So you have to read this context very carefully, and then you have to answer. If you don't understand the question, read the context again and again, so that you will find it easy to answer it, because more you read, more you will understand the chapter context. All right, so you will be able to answer correctly. So first question, let's take first question. Who said, you wicked animal, and to whom? Now who said these line and to whom? The farmer's wife said these lines to the pet animal mongoose. All right, next is, why did she scream hysterically? Now why did she scream hysterically? This question is also taken from only this particular context or the event which has been given to you. All right, so why did she scream hysterically? You will get the answer from this context only. So let's find out where it is written screamed hysterically. She screamed hysterically because she was blind with rage. And you know the reason why she was blind with rage, because she had seen that mongoose face and paws smeared with blood, and because she was very doubtful, because she was doubting on the mongoose since very beginning, that it can harm her child. It was in her mind. So as soon as she saw it, that its face and paws are smeared with blood, the first thing came to her mind was that it has killed her baby. As she was thinking, he has done the same. So that's why without giving second thought, she thought that mongoose has harmed her baby, and she was blind with rage. Rage means anger. She was blind with rage, she was full of anger, and uh, without thinking, she threw the heavy basket, the full of groceries. That basket was full of groceries and it was very heavy, and she threw that basket on the head of that mongoose, and then she ran inside the room. So she screamed hysterically, because you have to give the reason. You can take the words from the passage also, given context, or you can add your own words, but the meaning should be same. All right, so she screamed hysterically because she thought that her pet had killed her baby, as its mouth and paws were smeared with blood. All right, have you understood? Okay, now next and last question is, what did she do when she was blind with rage? Now again, this question has been taken from this particular context only. What did she do when she was blind with rage? Now you have to explain that what did she do after that. Now find out where it is written rage. Now she was blind with rage and with all her strength. Now you can copy this words as it is for the answer, or you can add your own words also. All right, so I have copied the same words which is written in this passage. So when she was blind with rage, she with all her strength brought down the heavy basket of groceries on the blood smeared mongoose and ran inside the child's cradle. All right, so here your exercise reference to context ends. All right, now in the next worksheet, we will do make sentences and other exercises, small exercises of this chapter. All right, so do this work very neat and clean in your notebooks. And children, one thing more, that whenever you do any written work, all right, any written work, just read that written work twice or thrice, or if you can learn it, you should learn, because your exams are coming up, so it will be easier for you to prepare for exams. All right, but right now you will do this work and you will revise this chapter again. Next, one thing more, children, I have given an extra learning work also here. So as your exams are coming up, I will be giving you some learning work also, so slowly, so that you can learn your lessons slowly, and in for exams you won't be uh, get puzzled that what should learn and what should not. All right, so start learning your chapters, your work, slowly by slowly, so that it will be easy for you for your preparing for your exams. So the extra work I have given you, the learning work I have given you, is learn hard words and word meanings of lesson A Tale of Two Worlds. All right, children, so prepare this learning work also side by side for your upcoming unit test. So I hope you have understood this worksheet properly, and I hope you will do this work as told. So till the next video, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.